I'm here with Dr. Kim Lee, who is a celebrity makeup artist, and you have your own segment on Fox 5 as well.
That's correct.
Thank you so much for coming here to Delaware State University for our
Thank you
Mass
for
Communications
having me.
Day.
I appreciate it. I had so much fun with the students today, and I've sat in your seat, so I know how it feels.
Right, and being that you graduated from HBCU, how important was it for you to come here and just pour your knowledge into the students?
It meant the world to me, and every year I usually speak at Bowie State University, so giving back to my university is innate. But to give back to a HBCU that you did not graduate from really means that you love the whole spirit of a HBCU, which is family, which is camaraderie, and that's what I wanted to bring today, is just to let the students know that even though I graduated 10 years ago, we're still family, and we're still in this together, and we're here to help. And I was just telling some students out in the hallway that in HBCUs, there should be no glass ceilings. Like, in other words, where you get to a certain level of success, and then everyone under you, or everyone, not say under you, but that is maybe younger than you, they can't have conversations with you or not be able to talk and chat. I think that is really awful. And then in like manner, those who are just starting out should not see a glass ceiling where they feel like, I can't even get to where she is. I can't talk to her. I never want aspiring students to feel that way. And so it was important for me to come and to share my experiences, my triumphs, some of my victories, and even the things that I've done wrong, so that you all won't make the same mistakes.
Now, you spoke to us about how you started out in makeup, and you said randomly you just got an offer from BET. So can you tell us more about that and how you were founded to have that great start at BET?
Yes. So I was working at the Mac counter one day, and one of the producers just came to the counter and asked for a freelance artist. He said, who's going to be available on Wednesday? And I was the artist that was off.
Wow.
And so ironically, the lead makeup artist at BET at that time, Derek Rutledge, who now does Oprah Winfrey, and he did my makeup for my wedding, and he's been my mentor for 25 years. At the time when I went to BET, I didn't realize that he was the head makeup artist, and he was a friend of a family. And so I knew he did makeup, but I didn't know where he worked. I wasn't really into that. I was a college student, and so when we realized that we had that connection, that he was friends with one of my relatives, he was like, yeah, come on to BET, I know you got this event, coming up the day that the producer needed a makeup artist. He said, but come back another day. And I started powdering people, and I was getting cussed out by, by talent, because they wanted him to do it. Talent, they were real funny back then. They wanted who they wanted, and it was only a handful of makeup artists in the country. So here I am, this little girl. All I had in my kit was some powder and a few brushes. And so I did the best that I could do, and it forced me to be better. And the better I got, the more I practiced, the better I got, and the more opportunities that came my way at BET. And this is back when BET, all of our shows were aired or shot in DC, and so they would base the shows off of availability of makeup artists. And before I knew it, I was getting called for like all the shows, and I was like, wow, so maybe I'm getting better. And I realized that that opportunity, if it had not been for Derek, I would not have had a chance to paint some of the world's most noted African American artists. So I'm really thankful for that BET opportunity.
And you have your own beauty segment on Fox 5 DC in your hometown. So how does it feel to have your own segment that you launched and on a network that's in your hometown? How did that all come about?
I can't even tell you how thankful I am to be able to share what's really near to me with my peers and with my family and friends who have watched me grow up. It's a great feeling when you know your mom can watch you and say, wow, all that money I spent at that HBCU didn't go in vain. It was worth it, because she can talk, and that opportunity came about just from one of the segment producers following me on social media and being very intrigued by my life, and which is why I really encourage those of you who have social media pages to always post positive things, always post things that are intriguing, always be very strategic about your posts, so that people that are watching you and following you gain an interest in you and not be turned off by you. And so I didn't realize that some of the things I was saying and doing and some of the stories that I was telling on social media was making an impact on a segment producer at Fox 5. And I got an inbox one day asking if I wouldn't mind coming in talking about the awards. And I was like, oh my God, of course. Like, I'm going to be on the red carpet anyway. So That red carpet opportunity, I was able to come back and share with those who weren't able to actually be on the red carpet. So they were living vicariously through me, so they were able to see the imagery through my eyes and what I was saying. And it was just a great feeling to be able to convey that to people who weren't there. And so I really take that segment. It's really near to my heart. I love it. It's a great way to share industry secrets with, everyday women. I just love it. I love it.
Now, you shared a lot of advice with the students today. You gave us a lot of inspirational quotes, a lot of things to live by. If you could instill one thing in the students to be in their minds forever, what would it be?
I would say that excuses are the nails that hold together the house of failure. If you want to be a failure, continue to make excuses. So I would say no excuses. Excuses are whack. They mean nothing. Just do it. Just do it.
Thank you so much, Dr. Comm.